exercise our Second Amendment rights, and check out some weapons, see what we might want to have in the future.
We've got an unbelievable event. It's probably one-of-a-kind event, nothing like it anywhere else in the world that I know of, quite frankly.
Want to load this gun for you?
Definitely not here in the lower 48 states. It's a hands-on test drive, if you will. All the manufacturers' firearms that are available to the public and legal here in California are out here on this firing line for everyone to take advantage of. And it's great from an industry standpoint. It's great from a consumer standpoint. It's great for the industry guys here on the line that come out here and work hard for 3 days because they can introduce their new product to people. But more importantly, for everyone in the shooting business, we get to introduce new shooters to our passion of what we like to do out here in shooting and everything from shotgun to rifle to handgun. It's pretty impressive and one of the most gratifying things we do all year long.
It was originally designed, which is still today, to bring in the consumers, the families. We allowed manufacturers come in, set up all of their products. The consumer is able to shoot all the different types of products and then make a good educated decision on when they're coming to one of our stores to buy a product or a gun that they're looking for. So it's turned into more than even just that. It's now become a real family affair. The mother, the father, the kids all come out, they all shoot, they all have a good time, and we see today that they don't spend an hour or two, now they're spending a good half a day out there.
We actually have a lot of women, a lot of kids come out here, and because we have youth guns out here, women's guns. We've seen a big influx in kids' interest in guns and then safely using them.
Yeah, let's do that.
The market's definitely focused in that direction because that's really the future, of our industry.
What are you doing out here today?
Checking out the guns.
Checking out the guns? What's been the coolest thing you've seen so far?
Guns.
Guns? What guns? Talk to me.
The guns my dad's looking at.
Me and my dad come every year. It's excellent out here, the things that you guys provide, and you guys open up the range for us to try out different guns. Mine personally is the 1911, and that's always been my favorite. But it's just nice just to come out and have the opportunity to do this, us as Americans, so it's cool.
There's definitely something here for the whole family, from young and old. Matter of fact, it is quite a diverse crowd. Yesterday we noticed in the crowd there were a lot of women in the crowd the first day Friday. And then we spoke to a lot of guys that brought their children out, took them out of school to come out here and actually feel the experience. And a lot of people look at handgun safety and education a lot differently than some other people. They look at it as an education, and they figure the more they know about it, there's a less chance that they're going to do something wrong with it when they do come across it in whatever situation in life. But a lot of it has to do with guys are thinking about getting their kids out for the hunting season that starts in September 1st for dove season. So they'll come out here, they'll get a feel for maybe what gun fits them best, be it a 20 gauge pump or a semi-auto or 410 to start them on that hunting career that they go down, and then they'll sign them up for hunter safety class here at Raahauges Shooting Sports as well, and then that's where it all starts.
Yeah, I shot a lot. I shot real good in rifle, and I got a toy gun.
I started young. I started at about maybe 10 years old, but I started in the Boy Scouts, so I just want to put the emphasis of gun safety on him, let him know that guns are not a toy. If he ever does come across one, I want him to know, kind of just leave it alone.
I think it's great, man. We brought our kids by yesterday, and they have tons of activities for little kids. My son caught a few catfish at that little pond, shot the BB guns, and I mean, he just went home, he was talking about it all day. The women, a really good friend of mine that I knew from high school showed up, and he actually brought his wife out here to demo a gun that he wanted to buy for her. I mean, it was just amazing. So she was a little uncomfortable shooting the gun, but as soon as she got it in her hand, she was actually a natural.
I like shooting guns. Yeah.
Why do you like shooting guns? We'll go with you on this one. Why do you like shooting guns?
I don't know. It's just something different. It's fun. We enjoy being outside. And it's just something different than just sitting at home.
How about you? What are you most excited about?
Shooting guns for the first time, yeah.
For the first time? Yeah. So you've never shot guns? No. What made you decide, hey, today I'm going to do it?
My girlfriend.
Nice. You gotta shoot a big gun then, right? What's your favorite thing about this event?
Mostly the variety and all the makers that come out here to show off their stuff and let people shoot it.
Nice. Do you have a preference what you like to shoot?
Just a few years ago I was really opened up to shooting, so I'm still kind of experiencing everything.
Do you have a favorite gun that you've shot in the past?
SKS.
Big deal.
The consumer has a real advantage by coming out to this venue, not because it's just a great fun time and there's a lot of things to do besides just the firing line. There's the vendors and exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, but there's a great advantage for them because everything on the firing line is for sale at discount prices at a retail level through Turner's, who's a huge facilitator of this venue being put together and has been for a long time. So it's really good for the guy that's coming out here to look for a good deal on a gun. And like you said, he gets to be able to test drive it, which is unheard of unless you go to a specific firing range somewhere and check something out. But here you get to try it all out.
I think the highlight is that you get to meet, you get to shoot guns, and the factory reps are right there, so people can learn from the actual, you know, the people that really know all about their particular gun. So the Ruger rep is here, the Smith & Wesson rep, and you get to shoot all the newest guns, which you don't get to do anywhere else. You can look at them, you can read about them, you can watch them on TV, but here you can talk to the experts and then hands-on shoot them and see which ones you like, get all your questions answered. So, and then you get a great deal at Turner's.